Get ugly, y'all. They killed Gotti brother. Yeah, they killed Jook. Mine. Did Winchester. What did Winchester what? Winchester. Yeah, I sure see him over the land. Laying down over there. Huh? Big Jook dead. Hey, for real? Big Jook. Whoa. Yeah, I see him over there. It's a what is it, a birthday? What is it, a repast or a birthday party? Oh, both ain't repaid.
I hit him with a switch. They said they hit Jook with a switch, man.
Show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, so if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I don't know what's been going on in the world of entertainment, but I have been noticing an interesting pattern, and I want y'all to correct me if I'm wrong. But have y'all been noticing that whenever there's a body being dropped and police are close to solving it because information is starting to be leaked, suddenly a person passes away and then the body that got dropped gets blamed on that person, right? Maybe it's just me because y'all know I pay attention to things like that, but I've realized that every time a body drops, someone who may have had connections to it end up losing their life, and everyone else who's alive and involved blames it on that person, you know, the dead guy, because it's the thing to do these days. It's like the easiest way to get out of a situation. And by saying that, I think y'all know exactly what I'm getting at, speaking on this situation, but I'm gonna leave that there for now. However, it's been reported today that Yo Gotti's big brother, Big Jook, was shot and killed while attending the family's repast in Memphis. Now, of course, without any suspects or evidence or surveillance or anything, the internet automatically pointed fingers at Paper Route Empire, stating that the reason behind this was because of retaliation for young Dolph. And like I told y'all before, when it comes to these rap beefs, whenever they're into it with someone, whenever something happens to them, the finger is automatically pointed at whoever they're beefing with. An Indian guy from Bangladesh or anywhere could have done something to Big Jook in an unrelated situation, and automatically they'll point fingers at Paper Route, right? However, I can't act as if it don't look a little crazy that he did lose his life in Memphis, knowing that them guys wanted him and Yo Gotti's head for their alleged involvement in young Dolph's case. Now, before I get into Big Jook's situation, if you aren't hip to what's going on in Big Jook's correlation to Dolph's case, check out the previous videos we did covering Dolph's case so you can get updated with what's going on. But in a nutshell, upon investigation by Memphis PD, it checks out that Straight Drop, who is Dolph's alleged killer, has ties to CMG, including the likes of Yo Gotti's big brother Big Jook and Yo Gotti himself. So being that he lost his life in Memphis, knowing that the streets already feels he had connection with Dolph's death, this is why people feel it was automatic retaliation for young Dolph. Now, as far as the situation with Anthony Mims, aka Big Jook, there's videos all over social media of people on the scene and explaining what actually happened. There's even video of a guy stating that Jook was hit with a switch or assault rifle of some sort, but there's a lot of speculation as to what actually happened. Now, from doing a little research, I was able to find out that Big Jook was attending a repast for a family member who lost their life outside of a restaurant called Perignon's on the 6300 block of Winchester Road. The shooting transpired in the afternoon at around 4:15 p.m. and 2 people were shot during the shootout. It's reported that one was rushed to St. Francis Hospital where he was later pronounced dead, and the other man arrived to the hospital in a private vehicle listed in critical condition but is expected to survive. Now, once again, sources have stated that everything transpired in the parking lot of the event center, where a suspect shot Big Jook while he was outside of an SUV dressed in a black suit. There isn't much information surrounding the event, being that everything just took place hours ago, but everyone is left questioning who and why would someone come and shoot while someone just finished mourning a deceased family member. But let me tell y'all this, for someone to come to a funeral or repast or anything to come and get you in broad daylight, that means whoever it was really wanted you. And honestly, my only question is, how did they know that he was going to be where he was at the time that he was as well? Is it another situation like FBG Duck where someone called and notified his ops where Big Jook was? Or did they already know he was going to be there? Or did they themselves just so happen see Jook there and did what they did? Right? And I can't lie, the first thing I thought to myself when I heard the news was, why was Jook in Memphis in the open like that in broad daylight as if he doesn't have any problems, right? Knowing that there's people there that want his head due to the whole Young Dolph situation, right? I do understand that he was at a repast, but we know that people was on his head and I'm sure he did too. So why did he think it'll be okay for him to just be out in the open like he's a regular civilian? I say it all the time. Once you in the streets or have any type of dealings in the street, you know people want you for whatever reason, you can't move like a regular civilian. So yes, he attended the repast. Yes, he probably wanted to be around family, but he couldn't be, right? It just is what it is. Now, I don't know if Yo Gotti was there as well, but if he wasn't, you see why. Because if he was there, it would have been a 2-for-1 special, right? Now, unless he just felt that he could do what he want, who knows, right? You know, some people get that feeling like they can go anywhere and do whatever they want, especially when they in their own city. It'd be their pride. However, Jook was a very wanted man due to the situation with Young Dolph. And I don't know if he always in Memphis or not, but judging from how they took him out tells me that they felt it was their only opportunity to get him, and that's exactly what they did. Right? Y'all gotta peep the scenario. They did what they did in the big parking lot, knowing there's gonna be cameras there, knowing there's surveillance. They did it in broad daylight. Then they did it at a repass event. Right? It's crazy. Now, of course, as soon as the news spread about Jook, you know that Paper Route members would troll. And the first one so far has been Young Dolph affiliate comedian Grove Hero, who spoke out against Big Jook and Yo Gotti on many occasions. Now, Grove Hero would take to his Facebook to say, quote, "Thank you, God, for everything. Blue heart emoji." Now, of course, he didn't really say anything, but it was a little sub thrown if you pay attention. It's one of those situations where if you know, then you know. Now, Paper Route J Fizzle would take to his story to post a song he did called Free Straight Drop, caption it with a long live Young Dolph and the 2 dolphin emoji. Snoop Bands would take to his story and post a video listening to Dolph and caption it saying, quote, "This ninja smoking," and y'all know what it is when they say that they smoking on their ops, and whatever the case may be. Just keep in mind that all of these stories came after the news drop about Big Jook. Now, Paper Route Woo would take to his story to repost a post of his where the caption would say, quote, "N-words in my hood messed up. Every time the ops died, they hit the internet laughing." Then finally, Paper Route artist Ch0t would repost a picture of Young Dolph with both of his middle fingers up. So, once again, none of them said names, but y'all get the picture of what's going on. Without really having to say it, it's pretty much subliminals. Another thing I do find pretty interesting is the similarities in Jook and Young Dolph's death. In both situations where the shooting transpired in the parking lot. And like I said before, it was a situation where I'm sure the ops felt like it was their only opportunity to get them. Right? So it just is what it is, man. Rest in peace to Big Jook. Condolences to the family. Memphis is already turned up as it is, and I'm sure this is about to make it even worse. So let's see what goes on, man. Yo Gotti haven't made any statements or anything yet, so we'll keep you guys updated. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.